Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That's a movie, right? It shows a lot of similarities with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but the only difference is that this one's called Willy Wonka and the other one's called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Even though they both have Charlie Brown as the main character, yet they wanted Charlie Brown, huh? Well, that's weird. Ooh, sorry. Like I was saying earlier, sorry about the whole Charlie Brown thing, alright? I'm gonna get frustrated. Well, here's the weird part I'm trying to make sense, right? A lot of people have known about this movie, right? There's 2000's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but that one's called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Tim Burton. Ugh. Why is that? Why do both of them have Charlie, but this one have Willy? Isn't Charlie Bucket the main character? Am I confused here? Like, someone needs to tell me this. I have a theory, right? I have an amazing theory. There's a theory going around right now that is not true, which is Willy Wonka actually kills the children to make them into candy, which is false, completely false. I mean, he only ever started taking children right now. How's he going to make so much candy out of 5 children? You can't, unless he's been doing it for years. And if that were the case, why start now to let the public know about this? It's so dumb. Let's go through the summary, right? Charlie Bucket, he's a poor kid. He's everyone hates him. Everyone just hates him. I don't know why. Ugh, poor kids. Ugh, I don't want to go near no poor kids. Poor kids are gross. You know, there's a scene later on when he gets the final golden ticket where everyone assumed that some Brazilian guy won the ticket, but it was Charlie Brown, right? And he's like, I got the ticket, my lord, I got the ticket. I always found it weird, even as a kid, that no one decided to like, oi, Charlie Bucket, you have the ticket to Wonka's factory. Beat 'em up, lads. These kids don't deserve it. I don't know what accent that was, but it went. You guys know what I'm trying to get right? Everyone decided to be a good Samaritans. Everyone in Britain or England, wherever he's from, decided to like let the kid take the ticket. He deserves it more than my kid, right? This kid just goes out of nowhere like, I got the ticket, gets hurt, huddled by a bunch of adults, and no one decided like, no one, really, no one even that. I am like twice the size and twice the strength of you, and I'm going to annihilate you. I'm going to atomize you. Bye bye. No one. I guess. What a great day for people to good Samaritans, right? Then he gets a ticket. His grandpa decides to like, oh, my legs, they work. Oh Lord, they work. You know, spending 20 years, my legs did have no muscle dysentropy or whatever that thing's called. They work. Give me that ticket. I'll go with the lad. Me. Oh, I mean, come on. No one argue. Why do you guys want to argue with me? I worked at Wonka's factory. Come on. Who else? But I mean, I'm his favorite. No one wants to admit it, but he likes me more. Me. So he goes to the Wonka factory, right? And Wonka does that I'm crippled joke. Haha. It was actually pretty funny. You got me. And then then we get a lot of like shenanigans of Augustus dying, Violet turning violet. We got the Veronica, whatever her name is. Come on, she deserved it. No one's gonna sit down there and tell me she didn't deserve it. She deserved it. And then we have Mike TV, who finally got his wish in being on TV. Congratulations, Mike. And Charlie messed up and touched. He got dirt on the ceiling. We gotta scrub it out. And that's what I'm trying to get at. I'm crying not because it's sad, but because I'm just crying. That's where my theory starts at. Mr. Wonka is a perfectionist, right? Everyone knows it. A goose is touching the chocolate. It's over. I can't deal with that. He didn't really care about Mike. The golden eggs. That's a no wait. Yeah, the golden eggs in the movie. The other movie is the nuts, but a golden egg. Oh, was it a golden egg? I'm gonna be honest. I haven't watched this movie in like a year. This is shower thoughts. Anyways, it's a golden egg. Let's just go with my theory. It's a golden egg, or it's a bad egg. She's a bad egg. She's a bad egg. And maybe let us be real with this. If I'm right in that it is a golden egg, then wow, Mr. Wonka, you couldn't just stick with regular eggs? I mean, I get the whole bad egg thing, right? But golden eggs? I don't even know, dude. I need to look that up. But let's just go along with what I'm trying to say. Golden eggs. That's already too perfectionist thing. And then wow, Charlie touching the ceiling. Wow, I can't do it anymore. Sorry. Willy Wonka is a perfectionist, right? Always doing the best out of something. Now here's another troubling mindset. It's a chocolate factory, right? No one's gonna like say anything about that. You know, the first room was filled with candies. And it's not like he just sells candies. I mean, chocolates only. He sells candies. You know, with the everlasting gobstoppers, the gum. Those are straight up candy, not chocolate. So wouldn't it be called Willy Wonka and the Candy Factory? Now here's the other weird part, right? This man has no emotions, no reaction when kids just, okay, gooses, right? Like, my chocolate's ruined. Or, hey guys, time to give you the nightmare fuel. Where we're going, no one knows of where we're flowing. No, they got conscious and scare these children. It's showing them orange weird man? I mean, now that actually makes sense because like all of America's getting scared of one orange man. What? You show a bunch of kids like tiny orange man? Oh, hell breaks loose, let me tell you. This man has no consideration towards the children's emotions. Why? I did say earlier that why would you make him into candy? Come on, guys. Why would you make him into candy? It makes no sense. But he's not going to make him into candy. He's going to make him into food. And he needs the premium. He needs the cut of the little skim. He needs the best of the best, sir. Who was the best of the best? It was Charlie Brown, right? You know, everyone else was, in our case, considered a bad egg. But not Charlie Brown. He was the good one. And let me keep explaining this. That Mr. Wonka is not only a perfectionist, but a man who thinks outside the box. Who in the right mind would ever think of putting flavors on wall? Who would buy that? Not with, oh, look at that. It's strawberry flavor. I'm gonna drink the strawberry. I'm gonna lick the strawberry out of the wall. I love strawberry. Then you eat the strawberry. You don't have to repaint your whole house to make the flavor of it. And that's not even the only thing. There's other flavors. Oh, that's apricot up there. I don't like apricot, but I paid for the whole wall. It is what it is, right? Why would you do that? Because Mr. Wonka is not a right-thinking man. He thinks outside the box. That's how he got to where he's at. That's why a lot of people want to steal what he's stealing. Mr. Wonka is an envisionist. Is that what it is? A futurist, right? He thinks a step ahead of the norm. People eat candy. People eat food. People eat... What other things do we eat? That's it. Are fruits? Well, let's just say people eat food. What's the one taboo that people still agree that is not food, but is technically made out of food? People, right? Cows have meat. Pigs have meat. You know what else has meat? Humans. Mr. Wonka, that's another weird thing, right? It ends with the glass elevator. And I want to say this too, right? The whole glass elevator thing is kind of weird, right? Where's he taking them? And I say them. Let me also say this. White children. Yeah, you know, only children know my envision or whatever. What is the best type of food? I've never eaten it myself because I'm poor, right? And I wouldn't even go out of my way to pay $200 just for a bite of food. Veal, calves, you know, baby food, children. What is the tenderest of all meat? Children. Mr. Wonka, I'm on to you. This whole theory is about you making them into candy makes no sense. Because you went from chocolate to candy. And I guess candy is chocolate. But then why not just call it the Candy Factory if chocolate is candy? Mr. Wonka is not a normal man. He is a man of the future. Whether a good future, we don't know. Whether a bad future, it's leaning towards it. I mean, Mr. Wonka, Candyman, boom, boom. Wait! Isn't there a movie called Candyman where the guy, he's a ghost? Oh! You know, I see Hollywood is trying to tell us something. Mr. Wonka over here is the Candyman. Bum, 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 ba, ba, ba. Candyman, bum, 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 ba, da, da. Who could take the sun? I get it now. Okay. I'm gonna end it here. A lot of people think it's weird, you know, that Mr. Wonka wants to eat children, right? But he's not a man. I don't think it's ever explicitly said that he's a man. He doesn't think like one. And he surely doesn't act like one. And he doesn't respect man's children. I think Mr. Wonka is a deity, an old one, maybe a future one. But he is not of mankind's experiments. He is something further. He is the Candyman. Looks like we got ourselves an old-fashioned YouTube ending song. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel when we're together. Brighter than a lucky penny. When you're near, the rain just disappears, dear, and I feel so fine. Just to know that you are mine. My life is sunshine.